What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning the lightweights. Ryan Garcia, Gevonta Tank Davis, they go to war, but of course on Twitter, social media. Ryan Garcia says, "I'm already a big star. I've been a bigger star than Gevonta Tank Davis." Of course, Gevonta Tank Davis that lives on social media. Of course he would. He's 25. He says, "What headlines have you made? What were your ticket sales?" with laughing emojis. So these guys have been going back and forth stating that who's bigger than who, And, this is at a point, it's an arm wrestling contest with these two. You have these two guys that are really fighting over popularity. Well, let's look at it a little bit. Well, we have Ryan Garcia. He has 4.4 million followers. And you have Gevonta Tank Davis with 2 million followers. And this is on Instagram. Okay, so you have these guys with their following. They have a following, but then what does it mean to the sport of boxing? What does that mean to the hardcore boxer versus the casual boxer? These type of things you can take into account of star power, but then it's like Ryan Garcia is like a heartthrob. He's like a young Oscar de la Hoya in retrospect, but in this time frame. Gevonta Tank Davis is a guy he's strong, he's powerful, but at the end of the day, he's young. So he has a following for a certain amount. He follows a certain demographic. So a lot of people, in that school follow him. Okay, so these are two different followings. Ryan Garcia has just as much, but he really hasn't broke into anything. These guys need to understand, counterpunching both Ryan Garcia and Gevonta Tank Davis. These guys need to understand it's what they're holding. Do they have any belts? Sure, they've won belts in the past, but what are they doing lately? It seems to me they're just riding around and being stagnant in what they've already done instead of trying to do what they could do for themselves in their career. It seems like to me they're both lightweights. Let them fight each other. Winner takes all. Who wins what? Because at this point, we have one guy saying he's more powerful or more popular or have more star power than the other guy. So it's just, back and forth Twitter stuff. It's not much to it because none of these guys are talking about fighting. None of them. And you were looking at it, you're like, well, Twitter and social media is good. But that's no different from someone getting on your comments of YouTube or any other social media and just talking smack. There's no different at all. If nothing is ever going to happen over it or because of it, it makes no sense, So with Ryan Garcia, he needs to get with his promoter and make a fight with Gevonta Tank Davis. Now that would be something worth talking about, not how much star power I have, how much money do I make, I'm the superstar. No, I'm the superstar. That's just silly. That's trivial stuff right now. What really becomes real is the fact that, hey, we have to make sure that who can beat who. That's what matters. Not who has the fastest mouthpiece or can talk the most, but who is the better fighter. That's what it comes down to. We don't care about all that other stuff, really. That other stuff can sell you, but what can you do when you get in the actual ring with each other? You got a quick, fast, taller fighter that's like 5'10", Ryan Garcia, versus a short, stocky, built guy that's powerful like Gevonta Tank Davis. Those styles would be very interesting to see who wins and who, out of those fights. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see, how much money I got and how much Twitter followers I have. I mean, that's kind of little boy shit to me. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Gevonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia's comments. Of course, please subscribe. Who is the bigger star? You guys tell me. Leave it below in the comments. And you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.